Right, I believe we're live. Greetings, YouTube! Can you see me? Can you hear me? Let me know in the chat. That would be absolutely awesome. Well, I suppose what I should do, really, is at the beginning of this stream is, all being well, play this. Hopefully you can hear it. There we go. Now then, thank you. Did that play okay, that video? Thank you, Retro and Lim, calling me a sexy beast. Oh, you're a sexy beast yourself, sir. Hey, Mikey Smith in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. And major stuttering. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm having a lot of skip frames, I think. Hello there, the gorgeous Andrea Wyatt. Good to see you. And Pete Walker. Yep, it played fine. The music came out. It's just like I've had to mute it on here. Excellent. So there we go. If you weren't aware, I am now an official member of the Retro and Lim crew. Don't know what that means. Hopefully it means I get some free passes. So Blackpool. But good to see everybody in the chat. Hello, the Drew and Liam Pizza Vlogs. Good to see you. So no stream off Mikey. Oh, what a shame, buddy. Not to worry, mate. Not to worry. Jamie not up to it. No problem. Well, here we are. We're still on the letter M. And this is the second week for the letter M because I pulled out 30 in total. And we had some decent games last week. And we've got some good games this week also. So, before I start, hiya Rachel, love, you alright? Before I start, I better introduce our guest, hadn't I? Now, we have had some beautiful guests. And we have now an absolute classy lady. We all know her as the awesome Anna Zero. Hiya, Anna.
Hi. Is this working, Anna? Hi, guys.
Yeah. Everything's there. Everything's live. Everything's going good. So you'll have to excuse any stuttering and things like that, guys. I'm having trouble with. I'm still getting skip frames. It's something I have to look. Mikey Smith says hello. So does Starlight. Hello, GP. So, Anna has agreed to come on and she's done a little bit of homework, which is absolutely awesome, and to look at this week's games. And what I would like to do first is give Anna's channel a lovely plug. So, let me press some buttons, all being well, my computer. There we go. Hopefully, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of. You have to bear with me. I'm having. There it is. There it is. There we go. There's Anna's channel. Now, if you haven't subscribed to Anna's channel, why? She does some amazing stuff. So, Anna, can you tell us a little bit about your channel and what the content and things?
Oh, it's a bit of an all sorts channel at the moment. I do a bit of retro, a bit of mostly games that meant something to me when I was younger and stuff, like games I've sort of had a connection to, and games I just enjoy playing, and games that connect to, old games back in the day, like that sort of thing.
Now, one thing I did notice is that you have got a preference for the darker side of things. Where did that come from?
I've just always been a bit like that. I can't really explain it. I just find, darker things, not necessarily bad things, but just darker things can be a bit more nuanced, a bit more stuff going on to them usually.
Yeah. Excellent. And what's some bananas there off Retro and Lim? If I missed something. Just let me have a quick. Nothing on the alert box. So, excellent. Also on your now, I have to tell everybody about this, Anna. No, I don't mean to embarrass you or anything, hon, but Anna has been responsible for some serious nightmares for me when she started streaming with these little fun creatures.
Oh yeah, them worm things. Yeah.
Oh my god. Absolutely scared the crap out of me. I've had nightmares of that. I've been scared of thumbs ever since.
Yeah, they am disturbing things, them guys.
Yeah, very disturbing. So there we go. There's our Anna's channel. So we're gonna have a quick chat with our Anna before we start gaming, which would be nice. And thank you there for the links, Retro Macaque. That's appreciated. So again, please get in there, guys, and get subbed. And I did see Starlight come in. Johnny B, how's it going, matey? Good to see you, Pete Walker, and as I've seen Anna, Mikey, and of course Retro and Lim Steve. So, Anna, how on earth did you get involved with us motley crew of Am's squad?
I blame Zypho for it totally. It's all his fault. But I saw he was playing that Aliens game. I popped in to see the back end of that, but didn't say anything that night. But I think a couple of nights after, I was like, just started lurking, and you all seemed a nice bunch, and got on with you.
And then you got to know us and realised we're not a nice bunch.
Yeah, you were, seemed a welcoming gang, so I stuck around.
Excellent. And hello there, Texie. Good to see you, matey. So your retro journey, if you wish, your journey through computers and things like that. Where did it start? Where did you begin?
Oh, probably the earliest thing I had was on them bloody little Tiger Electrics when I was a kid. Like when I was very young. People always seem to give you them when you was a kid back in the 80s. Like, oh. But the real start was like when I got like the the 464. I got it when I was about 7 or 8, I think. Like my uncle passed it to me, and and then it was like I was pretty much awestruck by the CPC when I was a kid. Like, wow. Because till then, I hadn't had much of an interest, and when I saw all that, was like, I think it was definitely the colours that got me more than me. Being that young, it was like the colours appealed, I think, because the Amstrad, was the most colourful of them all, so I think that appealed to me. And then, I got into it from there, really, when I went on to like the Mega Drive and PlayStation. So, it's pretty much what started me out.
And after the play, I mean, obviously you play a lot of PC games now. Is that something you've always done?
Well, I think what happened was at about the PS2 point, games started to, fall into the modern shooter thing. Everybody was trying to be Call of Duty, and I found PC game instead of them weird, quirky games. Much like the early CPC stuff. Like you get weird, quirky games like Killer Toilets and things. You just don't. Just don't get very modern games, weird concepts, like weird space aliens, things like that. You just don't get it.
Yeah.
These days, or, mostly boring shooters.
Excellent. Yeah. I mean, that's the one thing. I mean, I just want to cover one more thing with you before we get into the games, and it's something we were discussing before we went live, is the community. Hello, Sam M, by the way. Good to see you, sir. The community, something you mentioned before, that I find the Amstrad community a bit unique, that we're so close. How's your experience been with this community and other communities?
With this community, it's been, really good, actually. Like, I don't think I fell out with anyone intentionally, anyway. But some other communities, like I was involved in one, it was like, I think most people are now how infamous for Counter-Strike communities are. I was like one of them a while back. and they was a terrible community. But one I had trouble with, I think, was like they was claiming to be a retro one, but they weren't really, going on about bloody, pretty much nothing to do with gaming, yet they claimed there was, and they got a bit arsey, so I quickly left that group, but he went.
Yeah. I mean, this is the one thing that I love. I mean, my beginnings were I was watching like you Zypho Novabug stream, and the one thing that Zypho does is he says hello to everybody right at the beginning, and it really made me feel part of the community, and I think that's something absolutely beautiful. It really made me feel wanted. So yeah, I think I agree. I've seen a lot of other communities, and there's somebody in the chat that I want to give a shout out to. Yeah, it's been amazing, and the one thing I agree. One thing I think is we should all be working together to do this because it's not easy streaming all the time. And I love the fact that Anna and Andrea and Rachel, and next week it's going to be, all being well, the monkey himself, Monkey Jesus, or the Retro Macaque as he is now known. That'll be awesome to have him on stream. Just quickly, this is one thing I always like to do is push other channels. And now I've pushed Anna's channel. If you haven't subscribed to Anna, yet again, get it done now. She's doing some amazing content, and her humour is amazing. There's a gentleman in the chat now who I did promise the other day to push his channel as well. And the idea is that, here we go, this gentleman is called Big Juffer. Now, he's in the chat at the moment, Big Juffer. Now, Big Juffer has become part of the Friday Foursome, and he also does the Tubers High Score Challenge as well. And I subbed on it, and I looked, and he's only got 28 subscribers. Now, I think that is disgusting. So, everybody, now I've got 20 people watching. If you haven't subbed, I want everybody to go and sub over to Big Juffer. Let's get his sub count up by at least 10. There we go. 8-Bit Rach is already on it. Good girl. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Channel link. Yes. Can Retro Macaque, can you put the channel link in for me, buddy? As soon as you've sub. Somebody can put the... I think it's done it there for me. I think it's already there. Already done the other day. There we go. Clanny's already on it. Beautiful. There's another channel you need to sub to. Is Clansman. I'm going to push your channel next week, I think. Clanny. There we go. So please, yeah, let's get Big Juffer's. There we go. Subbed a few weeks back. That brilliant. You're struggling to find the link. Anybody that has subbed, can you put a link to his YouTube channel in the chat for me? That would be appreciated. There we go. Velo's done it for us. So there it is. So those who can't, click on the link. Yes, you're all useless. Thank you there, Velociraptor. There you go. If I come on, you'll have no viewers. Oh, Clanny, I want you on my stream live. I want you live streamed. Definitely, you're a huge part of this community. I think Clanny is. We miss you when you have your moments and you're not around. Also, yeah. So there we go. That's what we're 15 minutes in and we've not even looked at a game yet. So shall I move on? What I shall do is, thanks again for that, Mr. No problem, buddy. No problem at all. I do try to keep my promises. So let's get the old Amy on. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Don't look at that. Oh, my bosh. There we go. I want you on my live stream. I'd watch that, but I don't think YouTube would allow it. Indeed. Everybody loves the
internal loop going on.
Sorry, say again.
We had an eternal loop going on there, never ending. Like a mirror in a mirror in a mirror.
Yeah. And we also have John Gage in the chat. Hello, John. Interesting game you were playing earlier today. Good to see it. He was playing a basic version of Burger Time, which was a bit painful, but not to worry. So what I'm going to do is load up the first game. By the way, I forgot to tell you, Anna, I've also got somebody else here. Now, we had GP last week. I've got Mr. Thong this week. So would you like to say anything, Mr. Thong? Yes, it's amazing to see you. And it's so nice for you to dress up for the occasion. I really appreciate that. So Mr. Thong will be joining in with the reviews of these games. So let me pull up the first game, and our first game is called, when I can get this, Mission Jupiter. It's a Cody's game. So, yep, that's all good. So all being well, it works. Oh, cheated version. I better not. So I'll get the old joypad. So here we go. Mission Jupiter. It's a Cody's game, so let's have a crack at it. Oh, right. There we go. Oh, right, so run and gun, and jump. So Anna, what did you make of this game?
This one I thought was pretty good, but not the initial level you see. What really converted me to this game was like it showed a demo of the later levels, and they seem really, really nicely done. Nice scrolling, nice background scrolling as well. Really, really nice, colourful game. This one. It's let down a bit by not much sound going on in it. Not much. You've got side beeps and pops, but. The demo it showed sort of showed this game in a really good light.
It's certainly interesting. Controls aren't too bad. Certainly, I like the jetpack.
It felt to me one of them games that, its worst part is at the start, if you know what I mean, and it's like it gets better later on. One of them games.
Yeah. So when you said in the demo, is there a demo on this? If I just don't touch it? It'll show you later levels.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, to just run and to show you like some really good background work actually.
Oh, yeah, it certainly is. Let's have another crack at it. I suppose if I enabled the cheat, we should be able to see the later levels. But it's interesting. It's a run and gun. You've got a little jetpack there to jump over. Fire in space. There's a concept where there's no oxygen. So,
it's one of the mysteries of Jupiter.
Oh, obviously, yeah. It's not bad though. It's not bad at all.
I believe it's a later game, isn't it? Like one's pretty new, is it?
I'm not sure on the date. Sorry, I forgot to look. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, it does look like a later game. It's. I think it looks nice. What do the guys in the chat think? What do you think of this? Have you tried it? Have you played it? I'm hoping my energy. Oh, got some spaceships now jumping at me. Oh, that's good. When you die, you don't. You do have like saved spots. I actually like this. I think this is a great game. I'm enjoying it, to be honest. Rat and Macaque's never heard of this one. Mikey's claiming I'm doing a 5-hour stream. What's a better background? They should have started with that. Yeah. We've got a 7 out of 10 out from Retro and Lim.
It really has got some. Sorry, it really has got some nice backgrounds.
Later on. Yeah. Clanny says he's not sure about it. It looks alrighty, maybe a 6. That's not me playing it, that is the demo bit. So yeah, look at up there. I can see the backgrounds now, yeah. They are nice, aren't they? Now, Andrea, I know, asked me to send her the games that I was doing this week because she enjoyed it that much last week. Yeah, there's not much I can do about the dropping frames, I'm afraid. It's Welsh internet for you. John Gage has given it a 5.
Yeah. I did not rate it very highly till I saw like the different backgrounds. It was
So yeah, John's given it a 5. What did you give this out of 10?
I gave it about a 7.
A 7.
Not, because the gameplay is rather simple and the sounds are simple, but the backgrounds are quite nice.
6/10.
6 out of 10 from Repro Very Limited, who's donated $3. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And yeah, it's really cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So I've got an idea. And I'll find out who that really was. Usually I get a little message on the thing that says on my email. But yeah, 6 out of 10 out of Johnny. I'm going to go with 7 out of 10 on this. Graphics, yeah, okay, they're not too bad, but actually, you want to try playing it, guys. It's actually okay. Yes, yeah, there's my message of who sent me the $3 there. Thank you so much. You know who you are. And yeah, it's definitely a try. The further levels do look more interesting, yeah. I think we should find out what Mr. Thong has to say. Mr. Thong, did you enjoy this game? Well, there you go, Mr. Thong. He went for he's gone for 6 whips out of 10. So there we go. Let's have a look. Andrea says she's playing them, but I haven't got playing them all. Unfortunately, I'm done with technology. I agree. It's a pain in the butt. Did you try that emulator I sent you, by the way, Andrea? It might be for your Mac. So, the dogs are barking in the background, but let's not worry. So, yeah, interesting game. I'm giving it a 7. We've got a 7 from Anna, and the majority is saying 6. Give it a go, guys. Is it a hidden gem? Not really, but let's move on. So, I've got somebody knocking on my front door. This is typical. So I'm not going to answer it. So the next one is called MLM. 3D version. It's an 86 game. It's obviously French by the looks of it. All right there, Mr. Zypho. Good to see you. Good to see you. And as you can see, Zypho, we've got the awesome Anna on stream. So, MLM. Not seen this one before. Let's have a look. Fire. Press fire for something. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, GP's at my door. Yeah. So let's have a look at this one. So we've got a Zaxxon. Okay. Oh, I didn't last long there, did I? Yeah, sorry about the lagging, guys. I don't know why it's doing that. I'll have to have a chat with maybe Mr. Zypho at some stage to find out how to rectify it. There we go. Big Juffer says MLM is Macaque Lives Matter. Well done, sir. So, yeah. It's not bad. Oh, I'll have to try and get to get to grips with it. You can't do anything on that little bit, and then you get control there. So yeah, you have to press. Oh God, I'm doing lousy. Can you not jump? Sure, you can jump. Yeah, it probably is. It's not the fastest of machines. So, well, that's what's. I suppose that's what you get for using a lot. Oh, if you press down, you can jump. There you go. So, Tommy, how did you find this one?
This one, I couldn't work out how to reset the controls on the emulator, so I did get it to jump and move around a little bit though. So it seemed a bit like a sort of like a cross between Paperboy and like a tank game. Paperboy and the graphics, and obviously the tank game because it's a tank. So. But yeah, it seemed a nice game to me. But like I said, I couldn't really give it a good playthrough. So, but it's a good sort of racing shooter mix up. Looks like, but nice
Yeah,
looking game. But it don't seem to have much else going for it.
yeah, it's certainly. I mean, what did you give it out of 10? Did you
About a six to seven again, this one, because
You reckon? Yeah, it's a 6 to 7.
I'm a bit of a sucker for fake 3D thing it has going on. So.
Yeah, I love. Now, I have to admit, I do love the old isometrics. I know Rachel does. Rachel's a big isometric fan. I wonder if Mr. Thong. I wonder if he's an isometric fan. Let's find out. Well, there you go. That's very strange. I never thought of isometric in that manner, but each to their own, I suppose. I'm going to give this one a 5. The reason I'm giving it a 5 is it's very, very. Oh, God. 9% skip frames. It's, yeah, certainly more difficult. Starlight says put it in 144p, less lag. Yeah. Yeah, 5 out of 10. It doesn't grab me as much as I like the style, I like the idea. So yeah, Thongmas needs to put his bra on, according to Retro Online. It's nice of him to dress up for the occasion. I think that's the best part. Yeah, 5 out of 10. Doesn't grab me. Doesn't hold me.
Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
I was going to say, considering isometrics are one of the CPC strong points, it is a bit of a shame it don't quite reach the levels it should, really.
Yeah. So no, sorry guys, didn't grab me that one. 5 out of 10, so definitely not a hidden gem. Let's move on. So, actually, to the next one. Now, this one is a 1991 game by Zeppelin Games. So it should be good for 91. And it's called, excuse me, Monument. It's a Mode 1 game. It's a Mode 1 game. And let's have a look. It looks quite nice. Very interesting use of Mode 1 there. I always think orange looks good in Mode 1. I don't know why, it just seems to stand out really nicely. And you'll have to excuse me, folks, if you can hear the my Discord going pinging. It's just that I need it open for Anna, so it's a little bit. It may interfere. I'll have to figure out how to mute it. Oh, now then, Clanny says. Now we've got two comments there. You say that, but who are Zeppelin Games? I've no idea. Does anybody know?
Zeppelin Games.
Now, Clanny says, this one, he requested this on the Amstream a year back. Did it a year ago? Was it played for you? Or was a certain Mr. Footlong trying to get all the attention? Get Zypho to play Dizzy games. And Sam M says, I'm still here. He's cooking his dinner, so apologies if you missed any lows. Well, let's have a look at this game. I find this looking interesting. I do like Mode 1 done properly. John Gage says he's heard of Zeppelin Games. So let's have a look. Let's grab my old joypad. And, there I am, straight away. Hey, it's not bad. It's a run and gun. You can that's crap. It's a flick screen platformer. Certainly looks interesting. Now, I'll be dead honest with you guys. I've got the cheat enabled on this. Right. Because then hopefully you might get to see a bit more of the game than if I did it. Yeah, you can shoot up. So, yeah, your shooting is very similar to Turrican. As in it's directional. So I'm hoping I've got infinite ammo. Oh, I died there. Not to worry. I'm quite liking this actually. What did you make of this one, Anna?
Yeah, I thought it looked really good for Mode 1 and man. They done really good with the graphics, I think, and yeah, this one seemed to be a good little runner. This one, I rated this one pretty highly. This one, that's the trouble with the game. You can't really say much about it. So, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, couldn't find many faults with it. I did find the jumping seemed a bit flouty, like you. Yeah, it seemed a bit, but otherwise, yeah, I had a bit of fun with this one.
Did you get far in it?
No, not very far in this one. Because I worked out a lot of the keys, but I couldn't see this point you're at the moment, I believe. I kept thinking I had to duck, and I kept really frying myself on the thing.
So, Texie says, I think Zeppelin Games on some budget re-releases. It's certainly an interesting game. I actually like this. Now, and the reason I'm liking this is it's easy to get to grips with. Controls using a joystick are really good. It's responsive. Lovely graphics for Mode 1. Yeah, certainly my flavour of game, I should say. Oh, damn. Even though I keep dying. I have got infinite lives, the cheat enabled, so we can hopefully get past this stage. But playing like this, I am enjoying this game, gotta say. Oh, if I can get past this. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. I really am. Yeah, definitely. I literally didn't play a lot of these games because, yeah. Now, Starlight says the control seemed gimped. No, I don't find them gimped. unless you're talking about something else. But no, I am. Oh, you bugger! I think the key is to kill as much as you can before you jump over. There you go.
Always blame the Gims.
Zypho says, I had quite a few Zeppelin budgies, decent company. I think they sprung up quite late in the day. Yes, I like this game. Yeah, it's got an excellent vibe to it. Yeah, it does. It does. Sorry, say again.
I think a lot of fans have moved on by 91 to like the Mega Drive, haven't they? Things like what's the Mega Drive 91? I can't remember now.
Yeah, it was something like I got mine, I think, in 90, but it was an import. I like this game. I really like this game. It's easy for me to pick up straight away. I'm going to call this a hidden gem. For me personally, I'm going to give it an 8 to 8.5 out of 10 from what I've seen so far of it. I think it's half the battle once. If the controls are good, that's half the battle. The graphics are awesome. So, yeah, I'm giving this an 8.5 out of 10. I'm calling it a hidden gem because I want to play more of it. I was actually starting to get into it and thinking, and then forgot I was streaming. So that's always a good sign. How would you go with this, Anna?
I would say it's a good 8.5 out of 10. And I've got to mention my cushion now. But no, it's not it might as well be a Cauldron 2 one, actually. It's got the witch on it. It's got the witch, got the pumpkins. Yeah, I'm going to call it the Cauldron 2 cushion.
I see you've got the Cauldron 2 cushion now. Yeah, definitely worth a live long play, as Clanny says. Definitely hidden gem, says Zypho. Yeah, I like this. I really do. I'd love somebody who could play. Somebody that can actually play, do a long play of this, definitely. I think it deserves it. Wink, wink, Zypho. 8 out of 10 off Retro and Limb. That's it. Cauldron 2 cushion named. So there you go, Anna. Your Cauldron cushion. That's your Cauldron 2 cushion now.
But yeah.
Let's see what Mr. Thong
nice
thinks.
Game, this one, yeah.
Let's see what Mr. Thong thinks about this. Mr. Thong, how did you find this game? Oh, well, I've never been turned on by a game before, but whatever floats your boat, matey. But he gives it he said a stiff 8 out of 10 as well. So there you go. Metro Macaque wants to try this one. Yeah. Awesome game. Well, there we go. So here we go. Let's have a proper look at that cushion. Get it up to the camera. Let's have a proper look so people can see.
There you go. I can hide behind it a bit.
So yeah, I'm giving that hidden gem status. Awesome. Awesome. Bum, 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 bum. Let's move on. So, the next game is a lot of CL games. So again, it's a late game, and it's called Moon Blaster. Just a tune. Kate says that's really cool. The cushion, I assume, Kate? Now Zypho says that's a super cauldron cushion. So let's, oh dear, right, what have we got going on here? Oh, right, okay. So I assume I have to choose joystick and one. Oh, what's going on here? Ook La. Hello, Pete. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the... Oh, okay. What we got going on here? Oh, it's a Battlezone clone. Oh dear. I am doing absolutely miserable at. Is that music in the background? Just slightly. Oh, I'm doing miserably. Come on, where are you? Something to shoot. Certainly interesting. Wow, I died miserably there. Let's, actually, this is interesting. What did you make of this one, Anna?
This one, it was a bit like, I think this proves why games like Tau Ceti and that always just lose the outer lines, like, use like wireframe graphics, because the graphics really being all coloured in, they make this one really hard to spot the enemies, like they all just sort of blend into it. And the controls are a bit jumpy as well. It's like, bouncing off you, and it's like, usually it's not a complaint, things bouncing off your bum end, but this game, it's pretty bad things. Yeah, I didn't rate this one too high. It was like, don't control very good. Enemies are a bit hard to see from the background, and it was a bit, like, just didn't click with me, this one at all.
Yeah, it's not bad, but again, for 1990, you would expect a little bit better, really. I'm doing a little bit better now. I've got a bonus. I'm doing a little bit better now. I'm getting some grips with it. Yeah, certainly interesting concept. It's the Battlezone concept. It's the scrolling's a little bit jumpy. As you said, the controls with a joypad that's not too bad. What was that? I must have some sort of energy system. Ah, yeah, you've got a radar there in the middle. Oh, and I'm dead again. It's just the energy. Yeah, not sure on this one. Can't decide. I think for 1990 they could have done a lot better. It's graphics and the music's okay. Playability, I don't really want to have another go, so I can't say it's got high playability. Yeah, not sure on this one at all, I'll be dead honest. In fact, I'm going to reset because it was starting to annoy me. Yeah, I'm going to give that a 5 for effort, really. I'm not going to score that too highly. It doesn't grab me at all. What do you score that one, Anna?
Oh, this one was very close to getting the first arse angle rating of the night, to be honest. I'm like, I don't think I'm as forgiving as you. I gave it like about 4 out of 10, like not very impressed at all, this one.
Yeah,
this was almost an arse angle, this one.
Yeah, there's a lot of low scores in the chat. Let's have a look. Retro and Lim gives it a 3 out of 10, 3.5 off Valo. Clanny, 7 out of 10 arse candles. There you go. We go. Arse candle. So, hello, Field Marshal Novabug in the house. Salute to you, sir. Sorry I'm late. Family barbecue. He was barbecuing his family. No problem, sir. We're just grateful to have your presence, and I will use this to say to people: if you have not joined the Bug Army, links are in my description to the Bug Army. Get yourself some merch as well. Get yourself a hat, a cup, a mug, t-shirts, and buy one for your partner. You can pretend you're actually in bed with Nova Bug then. So, yeah, not impressed. Let's see what Mr. Thong thought of that and see how many whips he would give it. Well, there you go. There you go. He wasn't impressed with that, and he said he couldn't even get a semi, whatever he meant by that. I assume he meant semi-detached house, possibly. Yeah. So it's not his cup of tea either. Yes, it's not that impressive. Shall we move on? Let's have a look, because we do have a few games, although we are not in a rush now, because Mikey did say that he was not streaming tonight. So the next one's called...
Mikey's still got the rage from when I slipped up.
I doubt it, to be honest. He's... Oh, now this looks interesting. Moontalk. 1991 by Atlantis. Nice sound. Interesting. Retro and Lim says, I don't like barbecues, I prefer spit roasts. Lovely on a Sunday with some potatoes. Indeed. Well, apparently my neighbour has just delivered a load of potatoes to my front door. That's what he was knocking on the door. It was my neighbour. So, recently picked this up for testing. So, yes, it is impressive so far. Nice graphics. You see, for 91, this is more of what I would expect. Nice music. Let's have a look, see. Now. Ooh. Anna, what do you think?
Maybe this one, so I've got to wait for it to pop up.
Yeah. Well, it's a platformer. Velo's getting... Yeah. Well, Texie said he couldn't hardly read that's the bright colours of the good old Amstrad. You won't get that from any other machine other than the Amstrad, the bright colours. So, yeah, so this is your character, and I've got a knapsack. I keep pressing that and it's... how do I... Oh, now there's something here. Let's see if there's a system to change me. I don't want a knapsack. Ah, you press down. So there's my sword. There you go. And then I hit with my sword. So it's a platformer. And it looks like a Mojang Twins game. Yes. So, Anna, did you try this one? Did you get to grips with it?
You didn't send me this one, I don't think.
Are you sure? Oh, so I apologise if I didn't.
I don't think you did. But from what I've seen of it, looks a really nice little game, this one, yeah?
Yeah,
this is like what a lot of platforms on the CPC should have been. You know? We had so many crap ones, like I have to mention it down, Elven Warrior, you know, and so many specky ports, you know, and like this proves that the CPC could do really nice platformers. So.
Yeah.
It's a nice little game.
It's not bad. Controls are a little bit difficult. I'll be honest. But apart from that, it plays really well. Let's have a look. It's got a nice pickup system. Clancy says it's no Elven Warrior.
Thank God.
Yeah, definitely one worth investigating, guys. If you Oh, there you go. I've picked up that key, so I can go all the way back there. Yeah, I'm actually liking this. I actually am. It's pretty easy to pick up. Like that. There you go. I used the green key to open it. I like this. I really do. I can see me spending a lot of time on this type of game because it's not just a... What have I just picked up there? Let's have a look. I picked up nothing. Apparently, it must have been some sort of life thing. Yeah, certainly interesting. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. That's what I needed. Very interesting looking game. I like it. Again, you can always tell with me if I like a game because I don't know what to say. I forget to talk on my streams and I start playing the game. This is one of those games that's I'm actually enjoying what I'm doing.
It is harder to comment on. It is harder to comment on good games because it's just like I'm good, ain't me? You know. So what can you say? I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on over here? Yeah. Retro Macaque says it's an interesting looking game. Oh, now then, there's the druid, and I assume these are things you could possibly buy. So it's like a shop. Right. I've already decided. I'm giving this definitely hidden gem status because I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to give it this one's another 8.5 for me. Definitely an 8.5 because, yeah, shame there's no music, but as Starlight says, Clanny's giving it a 7 out of 10. It looks good, but it's no Elfin Warrior. Yeah, what Anna just said about Specky ports is what I mentioned on Friday. It's not the Spectrum's fault that the programs of the Amstrad version copped out and did the port. No, I agree. It's not the Specky's fault. It's the Specky was a machine in itself. It's and it was a good machine for the time. And if it wasn't, as Zypho said on his 101, if it wasn't for the Specky, I don't think the British programming scene would have been so big. Shame it's got no music. There you go, Moon Talk. Yeah. I can read that text against the background. Yeah, I'm calling it. This is definitely a hidden gem. Definitely a hidden gem.
A good 8 out of 10 this one, yeah.
Yeah, definitely an 8.5. I'm giving this an 8.5. Definitely, because again, it's not perfect. What is perfect, but it certainly wants me to. Like I said, I want to forget streaming and play. So that's always a good thing. Let's see if Mr. Thong agrees with me on that one. So, Mr. Thong, how did you find that one? Well, he did enjoy that one. I think he enjoyed that one a little bit too much. I think he needs a towel or some tissue or something. But yeah, thank you for your input. And Anna, any final words on this game?
Yeah, just definitely an hidden gem by the look of it. Wish it did have more sound, but it seemed to be either CPC, you know, you either get good graphics or you get good sound. You don't get the two very often, so yeah, good 8 out of 10.
Excellent. Hello, old Scout KOSG. He says, "Oh my God, what have I just joined?" he just came in with Mr. Thong. That was Mr. Thong. He's also helping. So
that was a response to me, then you say, "But yeah."
No, he's. Oh, dear me. Yeah, Phil's got a lesson there. LSG. So, yeah, definitely a game worth playing, guys. all these games that are going to go in my Discord for you to try it yourselves. Awesome game, that. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, definitely worth it. OSG, seems how you're there, did the C64 get a version of Moon Talk? What I shall do is while we're waiting, I'll load up the next game. Yeah, Moon Talk, excellent game. Now then. Oh, Clanny! Oh, Clanny's looking to get banned. Look at that, all these games are better on the 64. Right, Mots. Oh, what have we got going on here? Press fire. Oh, right. I'm pressing. Oh my days! What's going on here? I seem to be a creature. Oh, Anna. Oh, Anna, what's going on here? What am I supposed to do? I seem to be punching things.
I wondered that with this one at the start. It's got like a directional punching thing going on. So once you get the hang of it, it's okay, but it's one of them games that just dumps you right in it from the start, so you end up just dying for about the first 5 or 6 times.
It's so weird. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just supposed to kill everything.
You punch everything.
Yeah, bit of a punch-off on.
And it comes up the side like you got to punch so many pumpkins and so many snakes or whatever they are. But it lets you move on a bit more. I found the controls a bit laggy on this one as well. So
yeah, it's not the best controls, definitely.
If it weren't so laggy, it'd probably be a lot more playable because it looks nice, but just lag really lets it down.
Oh, right, so what's just happened? Oh, I can move on now. Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, what a shame.
This is one of them games I wanted to like, but it just had a few setbacks that really was like, it hurt the game. The setbacks did, man.
Nice concepts. Very strange.
The starting screen's lovely when it's like going through space and that.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's based on something like a comic or something because it looks a bit more. It looks a bit more developed than lots of CPC stories. There seemed to be something more going on. So I wonder if it was based off something.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it's certainly interesting. Interesting concept. I would hope it had different levels where you play as maybe the young lad. Is that a little young lad there? I'm hoping you had that maybe further on. Nice presentation.
Yeah, I was hoping something like it would flip around a bit or something.
Yeah, gameplay-wise, it's, not sure on it. Is it the type of game I'd want to come back to have another go? No, I don't think so. I think I would find myself just getting frustrated with doing that and not really caring if I moved on or not. Go on.
I was going to say, but lets it down a lot with the controls. Like if you got a combat game like this, laggy controls, like aim what kills it, ain't they? Really?
Yeah. Oh, now Zypho, here's somebody who knows. There we go. He says, you do, Yellow Belly. There's a level in a house that's side-on platformer. I think they would have been better starting off with that, really. So, there is a lot more to this one. So, I'm going to ask Zypho, because he's played this through a fair bit by the sounds of it. What would you give it out of 10, Zypho? Fanny says 4 out of 10. What would you give it, Anna?
Well, knowing now that there's a bit more going on to it, like side scrollers, that would probably.
I've lost you.
We could say I would have gave it pretty much the same as Clanny for it. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm going to go 5, only because there is more to it. Like the T-shirt, no problem, Sexy, yeah? A bit of the old classics. It's,
but yeah, I would say, knowing that it's got a bit more to it, that would put it like, about the 6th level for me, knowing that there's a bit more going on.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort, I appreciate that they did swap it around a bit later on, but the initial level is just, oh god.
Zeiss Typing Friendly says, I've not played it because no English translation, so couldn't work out what to do. So he watched a long play of it. So he's watched a long play of it. I think that's worth definitely watching a long play of it and see how it, see how it gets on. You couldn't find an English version. I think I've got an English version. Is this it? An English version?
But it was leaning to be a whole thing. You wouldn't get games like this these days, so weird. Like.
Yeah. Velo's giving it an 8 out of 10 because it's got a dino in it. Well, there you go. Velociraptor's giving it an 8 out of 10. I'm giving it a 5.5 because it's got more to it, and I think it's more to do with my lack of ability of gaming. I'm pretty crap at gaming, but no, it's certainly interesting. I think the dragon is the kid's imaginary monster. What do you mean imaginary? Dragons are real. Everybody knows dragons are real.
Yeah. Did one.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Rachel says it. What if the kid is the dino's imaginary friend? Oh. Exactly. Definitely. In the house level, you have to do tasks without disturbing your parents, which is a cool concept. It is. Definitely worth looking into. Definitely needs a decent gamer to put it through its paces and let us know maybe a bit more. Let's give it some scores, guys, if possible. There you go. Even Clanny agrees with me, dragons are real. Yes, they are. Zypho says, yes, I live with an old dragon. I'm not saying anything, I think she's lovely. John Gage agrees, he was married to one, so yes, dragons are real. Definitely, everybody agrees on that. 5 out of 10 out of Retro, and he agrees with me. Well, it's certainly an interesting game, guys. Certainly worth you having a go yourselves. Again, I will put it in the Discord for you to have a play. I apologise, Anna, if it was the other game that I didn't send you. I'll put that in the Discord anyway, so you can download it and try that one for yourself. The most dragons that I can think of are Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. The former was known as Little Dragon, while the latter is known as already become a dragon. Indeed. Well, I'm a firm believer that dragons are real, or were real, because you have that many. Every culture has a dragon all around the world, so they must have existed. And the fact that a lot of them look similar, yeah. So, I shall move on from this game, and I was going to ask Mr. Thong, but he's doing something a little bit rude to himself, so I'll leave him for a second until he's finished. And we shall move on to now. Is this hidden? I wouldn't call this one hidden. It's called Motos. It's a Mastertronic game. Now Zypho, a little bit of the old information there. He says he's got some good knowledge, that Zypho. You could say he keeps knowledge. Yes, it's based on a comic in Spain. There you go, Anna. There's the answer to your question. It is based on a comic.
Good, sir. Had a lot of feeling going on, didn't you? Really? Because, you know, usually the old 8-bits were that developed, haven't they, story-wise?
Yeah. Now, here we go. Glenn says, I had Motos as a kid. And, Hey Jack, how's it doing, mate? Good to see you. No, it's not a request stream, mate. This one's this is going through the alphabet and trying to find hidden gems, bud. So let's have a look at this. Motos. Now, I like this game. What you got to do is push all these others off the board. Pretty simple concept. It was an arcade game, so yeah, it's literally a case of just trying to get as many of them, get them all off. There you go, like that, without getting pushed off yourself. Now,
oh, get them all off, eh?
Oh yeah, you got to get them off. I know I've been quite clean today, haven't I? This is not the dirty one I usually am. Oh, and I just died. Bollocks.
That's what you get for being clean, then.
That's what. Yeah, that's it. That's what you get for being PG. Certainly not a PG stream, this guys. Feel free to.
Certainly ain't there.
Feel free to swear and say whatever you like in my streams. You all know that.
Oh, Clanny's off. Righty, Clanny. Nice.
All right, buddy. You take care, Clanny, mate. Good to see you, mate. All right, love you, dude. You're my rainbow in the dark. You really are, bud. And we'll see you on the next stream. All being well. So yeah, what did you make of this one, Anna?
Once I worked out what to do, it took me a while because I'd not seen this one before. I didn't play the arcade one, but it had the usual, you know, good music, and Mastertronic always had. Usually some of their games are crap, but the music was usually good on it. And this one, yeah, once I got the hang of it, I started to quite enjoy this one. Simple game, but, you know, yeah, it done its job well. Simple, you know, just nothing too complicated. Sometimes them little games are good chill-out games, you know, so, yeah, good little back burner game, this one, though. Don't try and do anything great, but what it did good.
Yeah. Oh, crap, I died. Yeah, I like this game. Now, I'm going to have to ask Zypho if possible. Yeah, it's Robo's Sumo. He got a good thing. Is this hidden, or is it a well-known game? That's the question. Is it hidden, or is it a well-known game? This is something I'm not taking into account for a lot of these. It's hidden to me because I pick out games I've never played. So technically it is, but would you call it hidden with it being Mastertronic? Let's see if anybody comments on that one. But yeah, I like that game. I'd give that a solid 7. It's fun. It's quick. It's a quick blast game. Like a lot of games, you can just pick it up. Once you sort of know what to do, yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It's a quick blast game, definitely. Yeah, so I'm going to give that a solid 7. Well, yeah, it is hidden-ish according to Retro, and Zypher said he didn't know about it until a couple of years ago. Oh, well, there you go. Now, that puts me in a bind. Hidden gem status. What do you reckon, Anna?
You can give this one a semi-hidden gem, I think, because it's a good game. It's a good little runner, like. I'd give it a good, 7.5 out of 10 because, it does what it does. It's like just a good little runner, this one.
Yeah. It is semi. It's a lot of talk of semis going on here. It's it were misses. There's it's semi-hidden gem. It's a semi-hidden gem.
They say go hard or go home. That's what they say.
Semi-hidden, definitely from Retro McCann. So yeah, I'm going to give it semi. There you go. We've got a new classification of a semi-hidden gem. So it's got semi-hidden gem status there. So definitely. And I think Mr. Thung has finished what he was doing. Let's just see what he has to say. Well, I didn't think of donking type when you're bonking things, but whatever, mate, whatever. It's whatever turns you on, But yeah, good point, and seven and a half, semi-hidden. Yes, definitely. Shall we move on? Boom, 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 boom. That is a big whip that he has. Yes, I agree, Starlight. You've got to watch some of these guys. Oh, is that a crash or is it just... Oh no, there you go. Now then, here we go. This is an 89 game by Players, is it? Bit of music, pretty good. Looking at the animation of them sprites, looks alright. Ooh, looks interesting. So, select control method, number 2. Number 2. Enter toggle music. So, I can switch the music off if I wish, like so. That's not bad. View the top 10 heroes, select control the most important option, and play the game. Let's play the game. Take no prisoners. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. Okay, so bit of a small screen there. It's a run and gun. Oh, I've got a key. Was that a pair of ladders? Yeah. Interesting. Oh, there's a doggy there. Hello, doggy. It's a dead dog now. You got... Yeah, what did you make of this one, Anna?
Once I got the hang of it, I actually started to really enjoy this one. I really got into this one. I proper started to, properly play it, if that makes sense. It took me a while to get the hang of it, but once I did, it was like it played quite nice. It was like just really easy to get into this one. Nice little game.
Yeah, you got a strength thing there, so which is cool. I'm going to go back up here now because I don't like...
I did feel it was one of them where you have to, it's one of them you have to spend a little bit of time to get used to its quirks, if you know what I mean. Once you get used to what it's expecting of you, it's, lovely little runner.
Yeah, there we go. Rachel likes the look of this. Oh, it's as far as you can go. Right. Well, I've got no choice but to go down the ladders by the looks of it. I can go to the back. No, can't go to the back. So, yeah, got no choice. I've got to... Not bad controls. Certainly interesting. Looks nice. But more importantly is the gameplay. It's not bad at all, the gameplay. So, I must have to go... Get off, dog. Yeah. Oh no, that's interesting. If you see the sign there, your sprite actually goes behind it. Nice change. Get off, dog. So.
Yeah, there seem to be one or two nice little tricks in this one.
Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck. That's the only thing is that I keep getting curled.
As I could tell, you could jump over that barbed wire, and I'd done it, but you still seem to take damage after
Yeah,
So that was a bit weird.
interesting.
I could only guess green areas were deadly or something. I don't know, but it seemed to be like if you jumped over the barbed wire, you'd still take damage. I couldn't work that out.
Yeah, it's certainly interesting. There's plenty of options by the looks of it for you to move around. I'm quite interested in this game. It's very nice. The push scroll, I think that's what we call it now, push scroll, is certainly interesting. Not the best, but I'm going to have to think. I'm really going to have to think about this one now, because I quite like it. Again, you'll notice I went quiet. Not because I was.
Yeah,
oh, we got some.
I was quite taken by it.
Let's see what it's on for. He says, I wanted to love this, but I last tried to long play it, and it's damn near impossible, and gave up. Frustrating if you want to progress. Yeah, John Gage gives it a 7 out of 10. He says it looks pretty good. Yeah, I can understand the frustration level there, definitely. I like it. I do like it. Oh, now what do we give it as a score? Anna, help?
I would give it about a 7.5 to 8 out of 10 because reflecting on what Zypher has said, like that, if I put it on the border of hidden gem, it's like if it is that frustrating, it's like one of them you're like, oh, balls to this, then I can really ruin a game for folks, can't you, if you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
that's probably half the point of it if it's one of them sort of game.
I think it is, yeah. If there's a cracked version of it, I think you'd probably prefer to play that. But I do like the look of it. I'm going to go with you on the 7.5. It plays nice. Controls are certainly interesting. Thank you, Mikey. The controls are a little bit difficult to do diagonal jumps, I noticed, but whether that's my gamepad or not, I'm not sure. But yeah, I do like it. Yeah, it's certainly interesting.
Sorry.
No, go on.
I was going to say that weird thing where you seem to take damage even though you passed the obstacles, It's I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, I think it's because of things like that. It just puts it under the hidden gem. But certainly give it a go, guys. Definitely worth a go. By the way, Mikey, is it your birthday on Monday? Tomorrow? I'll see if he answers, if he's still about. But yeah.
I'm impressed with this one.
Sorry, guys, he's going to give this one a 4 out of 10, Zypho says. Not to worry, Zypho.
You're really upset this one.
Yeah.
Upset Elvis one, balls to this game.
Yeah. I'm still going to go for the 7.5, only because I'm not good enough to get further on anyway. It's Mikey Smith's birthday tomorrow. Now, because he's not streaming after this, I would just like everybody to wish him a happy birthday tomorrow. Thank you, Rachel.
Happy birthday, Mikey. There you
go. And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mikey. Happy birthday to you. There you go. So
I can only sing in black metal, so that's blah, 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 saying that.
Yeah, Johnny Bay says happy birthday. There we go. All the happy birthdays are coming in now. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Yeah.
Another good one.
Another good one. Yeah. I don't think now it's rude to even ask a man his age, so let's not guess. But yeah, they're all coming in now. Mr. Thong should. Good idea, Big Juffer. Mr. Thong would like to sing happy birthday. There you go. Well, there you go. I've never heard happy birthday sung sexually before, but there you go. And I wasn't sure if he was singing or coming. But yes, happy
I think
birthday,
it's
Mikey.
didn't
Yes, and yeah, he's getting he's getting his ST, I believe. Yeah, SCE. So there we go. So happy birthday to Mikey from all of us. Our pleasure, and must send something to our Jamie. Something I saw the other day, but that's something else completely. So let's move on. So we're doing well actually for games. Let's move on. Let's go to the next ones, which is an old game, a Firebird game called Muggins the Spaceman. Is that a correct one? That did not disappoint. So, Muggins the Spaceman. Oh, okay. So it's a Firebird game. It's a Mode Zero. I'm not sure what I'm seeing here at the moment. Anna, can you shed any light on this game?
I couldn't work out what this first map or room was about. But there is a sequence after where you actually have a little man to walk around, but I couldn't work out what this was.
Oh,
I did get past it, but I could not work out what you were supposed to do in this screen.
yeah. Well, it is a little intro. So it says repair the ship. Okay. So there's my little man. Oh dear. Right. Is that something up there? Shelf. Oh, I've picked
To be
something
honest,
up.
without sorting the controls, all I could do was sort of get in the fetal position up the corner. So I could just be in that pub fight. So yeah, that's the only movement I could do: go to the corner and curl up. So
Oh, there we go. Right, so it's a 3D. That door's locked, so does it need some sort of? Oh, oh,
but it did remind me of I believe it was a game called Andromeda where you two robots going around a spaceship fixing it, but that was more isometric, whereas this was like this is an
yeah,
older game, I believe. So
yeah. 87. It should be a touch better. Oh, what's that there? That's a shelf, and I've got something else in my inventory. Okay. So,
the chat's getting a bit kinky, flattening things in meat tenderizers.
oh, God.
I'm not touching that.
Well, obviously, oh, what's the hell's that? Oh, can I shoot it? Die, scum, die. Well, I don't know what that's supposed to do, but let's leave that room. And oh, there's a tip. Oh, there's something else there now. Object identifier, gun. Okay. So you pick something up and I get you. Right.
What I did like that was the little spaceship reminded me of some toys I remember liking as a kid, like the Manta Force. Was it the spaceships? Like
Yeah.
it's like a Manta Force spaceship, so I did like that.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell's that up there? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's.
yeah. So I fell down, king shame. Don't judge.
That door's locked. Yeah, I'm not feeling this game. I'll be dead honest with you. I can see what you.
I certainly won't feel it. I curled up a corner and curled up a corner, and I
Yeah.
assume sat there for eternity. So I don't. curled up a corner and died. So that didn't enthrall me with the game. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It looks like even when you can play it, it's a bit. It's not great.
Yeah. Oh, we've got Smoothie in the chat as well.
Oh,
Hi,
Smoothie in
Smoothie.
chat.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'm actually more interested in the chat than the game, which says a lot, really. I'm sorry,
It's
this
one
is
of
a...
those games you play as a kid because you had nothing else to play on it.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this
You
game.
gotta play it.
Did you score this one?
I scored it, but it was like 5 out of 10. This one. I gave it the benefit of the doubt that there was more going on than I saw, but it was like I think I gave it half a point just for the name Muggins, because that usually means like dog's body, don't it? Muggins.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to go with a 5. I think there's a lot more to it than what I can pick up straight away from playing it. It's one of them I'd have to read. You'd probably have to read the instructions for a while to get to grips with it. So that's why I'm going to give it a 5. I'm not going
I think what
to.
knocked it down a little bit for me as well was I've played games like I think it was Andromeda and others that do it a lot better. If you know what I mean, like similar thing and do it better. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. It's not bad. It's not good either. Middle of the road, 5 out of 10. Let's see what Mr. Thong has to say. Wow, there you go. That's short and sweet. He wouldn't. He
I
wouldn't
agree.
even bother. Yeah, I totally agree. He wouldn't bother with it in that way. It doesn't give it. He doesn't get a rise out of it at all, apparently. So, yeah, not feeling it. So, now then, let's move on. And how am I doing for time out? I'm doing pretty well. Boom, 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 boom. So, oh yes, Mr. Thong in the old stream is always good. Now, here's one that is close to Anna's heart.
This one.
Well, the tune says it all, doesn't it?
Hang on, the stream's lagging for me. There we go, caught it.
OSV says, I switch the stream off when Mr. Thong comes on. I would hate my wife to look across and see it. She might like it. Don't knock it till you try it, OSG. Maybe.
Yeah,
it could be a new fashion for you, matey. She may think, ooh. So, tell me about this game, Anna.
Hang on, I'm just getting the stream up. There we go. Yeah, what I thought of this one was I like the theme tune, but it seemed as that's the only music, I think it would send you slowly insane after about 10 minutes or 20 minutes you'd start really be going mad, and it just seemed to have bum nuts at the arse end of the song. Just thought I didn't know how to make the noises for song mate, so I sort of gave up on it. But it was like I gave it a good. It moves good, it looks good, it looks like it should. But there seems to be unkillable enemies, and I just could not work out how to get past them. Like, there didn't seem to be any way, and if you try to rush past them, you die instant. It's like just could not sort it. Because it looks like it could be a really good game, but them unkillable enemies that just want to kill you, it's like I don't know what you were supposed to do with them.
Yeah,
I could not work it out.
I don't know what oh my god, yeah, look at that, dead straight away. Yeah. Wow, oh god.
Jimmy now and just like dodge them quick and jump down the ladders, but no. And then you get stuck on the ladders and it throws like 3 more unkillables at you, so there must be a pickup or something where you can hurt them.
Yeah, there must be a pickup somewhere.
I just could not.
So,
Because there is like a little in the specky version. It's like a proper spell book because I was trying to work out what the you were supposed to do. And in the specky version with a spell book, which does exist in the CPC version, it's like a little candle, you know. Like, it's by the coffin, like, and even if you pick that up, you can't kill them things. Unless there's a button you got to press to switch your magic to the other type. But I couldn't work it out.
yeah.
And it's a real shame because it looks like it's a good little runner, you know, nice little game, but I just could not work out how to get past that.
Yeah.
Retro Lim says he worked it. So.
Right, so here we go. So we've got this game. She would ban me off your stream. Once you work out the potions, and say, oh, well, I died there for no reason. Shoot the ghost, build up the balls.
But if that's, you know, if there is a way to get past, then yeah, I would rate it higher than I did. I couldn't work it out myself.
Yeah, it's certainly different.
It's the sort of game I would like, you know, like I would like weird things like this.
Yeah.
That's my sort of thing, but yeah, that bit I just, you know, I don't know if you'd work it out on your own, that one. It's one of them things, isn't it?
Ah, right, if you press up and fire, it shoots your balls higher, apparently.
That could be a good parlour trick, huh? But yeah, I think Mikey's onto it as well. Like, I think that's sort of what to do, yeah. But...
Right, so you got to collect the spells and then you can shoot the ghouls, apparently. So, I've got... It's certainly interesting.
You know, I think I had games like the Dizzy Adventure games in my mind where you have to pick up things before you can kill them. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it seems like you just shoot a certain amount when you can just get stronger.
Yeah. Oh, dead. Yeah. It's interesting. I'm going to go middle of the road with this one because I think it deserves a little bit more attention. It's not grabbing me from the get-go, and I really don't like the main sprite. It looks like a C64 sprite.
Yeah, the funny thing is we had to swap the character's hair colour as well, so it don't really look like who it's supposed to be. But that's 8-bit, and now characters look like that what they're supposed to be, that's right.
Yeah. So, Tech Monster Texas say there, he says, the way the central character fires reminds me of it.
Right, says it looks like it should be better than it is. Really should be.
And apparently the last level is a racing game. Yeah, 5 out of 10. I'm totally with you there, Retro and Lim. It's interesting. It's something to waste an hour on, maybe. But I can't see you coming back to it after that.
Yeah, going on what the lads have said about it, like if there is a way to get past that, I'd probably, because I'm a bit generous, because obviously it's a bit of a weird game, so I would be a bit more generous to it. I'd be about, about the 6 mark, 6.5.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go 5, 5.5. Definitely.
But yeah, it was a bit of a letdown because, I thought, well, it looks good. It should be a fun nickel, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the music's not bad. Yeah. The music's not bad, but I can see you getting really sick of it to get after a while.
Yeah, it's one of them. I think you'd really need the instructions to read up on what to do.
Yeah, not grabbing me, so let's move on.
For a licensed game, though, connected to, Summit, it's not that bad, but,
Yeah.
Games could always be a bit...
Yeah, well, the thing is, you've got all the licensed games. It's like, then you've got, Phase 1 or 2. What's that? The Addams Family was brilliant. Oh, interesting.
Oh, they were great games, they were.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, full price of that one. Oh, no.
Oh no, definitely not. Oh, what the hell? What's going on here? Am I supposed to do something with it? Oh, have I started already? Oh crap. Didn't notice the game started then. Oh, okay, I got a 3D shooter going on here for some reason.
Oh, right. Oops, sorry. I'll comment in it.
No, that's alright. Yeah, go ahead, go for it. Tell me what you thought.
Well, it's a bit simple. Like it seems to be all you do is shoot like spaceships coming at you. But I loved like the initial screen. It looked like someone out of 2000 AD. You know, like with big spikes on his arm and all. And it's very, very HR Geiger in the inside, like with the detailing.
Oh yeah.
That looks kind of. I did like the art style of it, but it does seem quite a simple game. I don't know if there's any like other levels to it or what.
Yeah.
Just fire and shooting thing, pretty much.
Yeah, there's not much going on.
If it has got more to it, that would make me like
I think it might do, to be honest, because you're on a timer. So I'm hoping that something. Maybe this is some sort of bonus system. I don't know. Whatever you score.
I got a bit hungover when I was trying this one. I must have to the vodka and it went to bit.
Yeah, because I'm sure tempo means time. So.
But it's got a great presentation, this game. Like, really
yeah. That's
why I'm hoping there's more to it, really.
Oh yeah, so what's just happened? Oh! That's interesting. There is more to it. Oh. If you press if you press the enter button, you go on to the next bit. So it's a run and gun. Oh dear.
Awesome. Looks like it's an art.
Yeah. Graphics are jerky.
Oh. The run and gun goes a bit downhill, does it?
I think this is some sort of... Yeah, if you press the enter button, it goes into the run and gun bit.
It's a shame if the run and gun part's a bit jerky, because the rest of it was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm dying very easily, yeah. Oh, can I keep dying? Yeah, the controls ain't too clever either. Oh. Yeah. Are you off retro? Alright, buddy. No worries, mate. You get to bed, buddy. And thanks for joining in, matey. Yeah. Yeah. What a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Because the startup part's great. I mean, it seems to like it falls apart on the scrolling. That's a shame.
Yeah, it's really, it does really, yeah. There's, I have to try and think of this one now. Okay. Graphically good, scrolling, controls a bit jerky.
Bloody hell, orange is the colour of orange, We've had a lot of orange games today.
Yeah, we have. Is that Mikey Smith off? Yep, night, buddy. You get some sleep, matey. You look after that Janie for me.
Night, Mikey. Hope you have a nice birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that a bit stilted, then my brain was catching up with what I was saying.
Oh, cheers. Yeah. Interesting game, interesting concept. But I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm going to go...
Yeah, damn shame about the side scroll.
Yeah. I'm going to go 4.5.
Yeah, I was initially going to give it like up to 7 because I thought, Even if it stayed as a shooter, it's got some good things going for it. But seeing that now, yeah, dropped it down to like a 5. Yeah, it's not really let down by that, unfortunately. It looked
Yeah,
promising till then.
it did. Again, I mean, I judge a lot of games on how it grabs me, and that one really didn't. I'll be honest. It started off well, but no.
It had a lovely art style as well, but yeah.
Yeah, well, like you said, I
Maybe
mean, I
like
love the Geiger stuff myself. So yeah, but no.
yeah, I think that's why I was a bit forgiving with it, you know, it's like when seeing how bad it got like now.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, next game is called Mutant Fortress.
Definitely the second arse kangle.
This is a second art scandal. Well, there you go.
Oh god, Mutant Fortress. Oh god.
Oh, is this your
Oh god. Oh, you'll see. I'm going to let you discover this one.
Oh, right. So is this one you were sort of warning me about?
Well, I'll tell you my notes on this one. The notes read, "Oh God, no, help me." Incoherent scream. So, that should tell you what you need to know.
Oh dear. So it's an 89 game. So I've got a funny feeling.
It really it's going proper blue balls here as well because the music's amazing. And then you actually get into it, it's like, holy shit, what happened? I honestly thought I'd loaded another game. Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. Oh,
I was
right.
checking, I reloaded it about 3 times. Like, oh, this can't be the same game. What happened? All I could hear in my head was screaming when I was trying this. It's terrible. Like 89 guys, where the hell?
Let's have a look then.
Oh God, you'll
Oh
see.
my days. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Can you shoot up? No, you can jump off. Yeah, what's going on with the graphics? I wonder if that's a... It looks like half the graphics are missing. What's going...
Yeah, I honestly thought I was drunk or something playing this. So what the hell happened?
Yeah, see the background there, it's all...
Yeah, it's like, oh God, this one.
No, this is the type of... Yeah, this is the type of game that... Oh, I've run out of bullets, have I? Oh, you've only got so many bullets by the looks of it. Oh, wow. Jumped high then. Okay.
Oh God. Oh, I wish I had a stronger drink.
Oh, God.
You know how the worms in that game gave you nightmares? This game gave me nightmares.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, it's like that one earlier, the shooter was really good with like the flying birds and that. It's like, what the hell happened? I don't think the guy who did the music knew what game he was doing the music for, because the music's really good. You think you're in for a good game. It's like, what the hell is this? I honest to God thought I'd accidentally loaded another game. It was like, what's happened? It's like, how did it end up so shit?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. This is the type of game that Rachel will get John Gage to play. You watch. Rachel will get John Gage to do a review on this or something.
And I don't get why, why is it so laggy if it looks so simple, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it's got maybe emulator issues, but oh my God, what happened there?
Maybe, but it looks like even as a specky port, it should run a lot better than it is, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell happened to it?
Well, for 89, let's be honest.
Oh, 89, this is absolute cack, ain't it? Be like, what the hell?
Yeah, yeah. I think this one should definitely be, the voting system is arse candles.
Oh,
10
this
out of
one's
10
Ask
being
Kangaroo.
the, yeah, 10 out of 10 being the worst. So how many ass candles do people in the chat rate this?
And I'll definitely give it a 10 out of 10 without leaves, diamonds, and cross swords. That's how it achieve the Ask Kangaroo rating. Probably the Medal of Honor as well on top. So well done. I'll give it 1 point just because the music was good at the start.
Yeah.
Broken graphics.
Here we go.
Played like shit. Looks like shit.
There you go. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? If you look in the chat there, if you can see, it's, Rachel saying to John, I dare you to review it. There you go, John Gage. So there's a challenge for John Gage. His next video.
My eyes been twitching a bit. This game is what made my eye twitch. That's how angry I got. It was like in the Pink Panther, you know, the guy slowly going crazy, the eye twitch. That's what this game started to do to me.
Wow. So, yeah, we've got 9 arse candles off Johnny B. 1 out of 10 from John Gage. 17 out of 10 arse candles off Rachel.
I don't think there's enough arse kangles in the world for this one.
Yeah. It's a shame they could have done so much better. It's like they just couldn't be asked.
Frankly, it would have been hard to do worse.
Yeah. So Zypho's giving it 10 jumbo-sized arse candles.
You think I would have done better by accident?
Well, that's my punishment for the week, isn't it? Bloody hell. If this is punishment for things I've done in the past, I must have been a bastard. Wow.
I felt much the same playing this. Yeah. So what did I do?
What did I do to deserve this? Thanks, Yellow Belly.
Yeah, I was very grateful you sent this one to me.
Now, OSG comes out with an excellent comment there. He says, was this made to make the people who had colour monitors think they had a green screen?
That would be my only guess. I think you might be onto something with that one.
I know, yeah. I think we should just move on. What do you think, Mr. Thong? Did you have anything to say? Oh, well, yeah, that was fair enough.
We on to.
Fair enough. Right, let's quickly move on from that.
It's like we say there, the bad games, they seem to give you more to talk about than the good games. It's just a shame, really.
I know. Now then, shall I cheat? Let's have a look. No, I'll do. No. Mutants by Denson Designs. It's an 87. Converted by choice. Is that ocean down there? I see. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Oh,
I've got an app on it.
Here we go. Sorry, I'm just listening to the music.
See, it looks like John Gage loved it as well.
Yeah. So, Mutant Fortress of, yeah, indeed, mate. John Gage is now bound by the chat, and that he has to do a video on this Mutant Fortress, definitely.
I salute you for your suffering.
Yes. I think he should suffer so nobody else has to. Let's have a look. Oh, what the hell? Right. Is it a shoot 'em up? Oh my god, could you make out? Oh, is this choose your ship kind of thing?
What it seemed to be, the bottom one's your ship, and the other symbols are like things you take to the levels with you. Like, one looks like a pig's head. I don't know what use that would be. But, it's like, and then, like I said, my mind pretty much, if this one screamed, help me, I do not understand. So, but, But I did work out that, like, you sort of pick an item, then you go to the bottom and pick your ship. And then it takes you to, like, a noughts and crosses board.
Oh.
And you click on that, and you seem to go to different levels, and that's about as far as I could work out.
So click on. Oh, there's my ship. Oh, right, here we go. So
Work out if you had to pick up things on certain levels or defeat enemies or what, but
oh,
yeah,
dear.
it's like a noughts and crosses board. Anything you click on seems to take you to a different spot, but that's about as much as I could work out with it.
Yeah, I'm not understanding this.
And being in French as well, it's like, I don't think, was it French? Yeah, I think this one was a French one, wasn't it? Yeah. I couldn't
Yeah.
find information in English. I think it might have got a translation at some point. Couldn't find one.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I've got boundaries and I'm dead there. Ah, so that.
Yeah, as far as, like, if you go, and like you pick your ship and the pig's head or whatever again, but yeah, it's about as far as I got with it as well. Could not work out what is expected of you to do in the levels.
Yeah. Well, very odd. Very strange game. I haven't got a clue what to do on it. And that is usually the biggest downfall of the games, where you pick it up and you're just like, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh.
Yeah, to be honest, I only found out how you get into the levels by accident. So if you can't even get into the levels, that's like not the greatest start, is it? Really?
Yeah, certainly not the greatest. Yeah, not sure. Right, I'm going to move on because it's totally. I'm actually going to give that a really low score of 2. 2 out of 10.
It's really hard to understand, ain't it?
Yeah, which is 2 out of 10 is 8, makes it 8 out of 10 arse gambles. Definitely not my game. Not.
Yeah, it crawls onto the arse tangle meter for me as well. It's like it might be good if you could work it out, but I don't know how you work it out.
So
pretty much, I gave it about a 5-4 because I thought maybe if you knew what you was doing, maybe it's better than it looks, but I could not work it
out. Now, as Ivor says, I've interviewed the coder before. I can ask him, let's see what the hell's going on with it. Yeah.
Please do, because it almost broke me.
It almost broke you, did it?
It's almost breaking on this one. What's going on?
So, final game of the night.
Oh, final already.
Yeah, final game already, indeed. So, it's called The Masters of Space.
Oh, this one.
Now then. So, instructions, learning, or the game. I'm going to go straight to the game.
I remember not to keep adjusting myself on camera.
Let's press number 3. And nothing happened. Oh, right, okay, nice graphics. Funny looking fellas there. I assume that's aliens.
Judging by the chat, that game might not have been French,
Let's listen to the tune. Quite pleasant, if not repetitive.
This one. Yeah, this one, yeah.
Oh, right, so. Oh, it's a shoot 'em up. Right. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's. Oh, right, I get you.
You've spotted the exact same thing I spotted.
What's that?
The guy in the middle looks like an arse face.
Okay. Oh, this is interesting. It's like
the red bits on the spaceship you instantly die on them.
Ah, right, yeah.
The red lumps.
Yeah, it's like a vertical iridium type thing going on there. Let's have a proper look at it.
These sort of games.
Yeah, so it's a shoot 'em up. So anything red kills you. Yeah, if you touch anything red, it kills you. No, this is actually mode 0.
It seemed to be you sort of went up and down, and you have to kill all the enemies to move on, I believe. But I wasn't good enough to pull that off.
Yeah. Just try to get my head around it, what you're supposed to do. So,
I've never been that good on these sort of shooters. I like them, but I've always been rubbish at them.
yeah. Oh, I don't seem to be able to destroy anything at the moment, whether things are hitting me. Ah, yes, I can shoot those, but then
You
I
can't
get
really
wasted.
you can't really damage the big spaceship itself. You can damage the things flying out of it and around it, but it seems you can't damage the mothership, as it were.
Yeah.
The raid saying it reminds of another game. It reminded me of that other version of Stardust. Not the Amstrad rip-off, but there was another one where you flew over the spaceship like that. But then you could blow up chunks of the spaceship in that one. This one didn't really do that.
Yeah, it does remind me of a little bit of Iridium. Graphics and scrolling's really good, actually. I have to say, ship's a bit small on the small side. I think I've run out of bullets.
And yeah, and you can sort of your bullets recharge, and you can sort of spin round and come back and shoot them again.
Yeah, it looks like I've run out though.
Like I say, I'm a bit lousy at these sort of games at the best of the time, so the surprise mechanics were a bit they're throwing me a bit.
Yeah, so you've got.
Amazing. Was that an analogy to EA's bullshit when they say DLC surprise mechanics?
I don't like the limited bullet thing.
Sorry, Kainichiro. Yeah, I thought we initially the
Sorry, Anna, you keep breaking up there.
Your bullets recharge and go up again. Oh God, it's the Welsh internet.
Oh.
The Welsh internet's done it.
Yeah, I've got no bullets at all now.
They seem to have to recharge on the automatic, I'm not sure.
What a shame. What a shame. This could have been really good, this. It really could.
But yeah, I couldn't really judge it fairly as I'm just genuinely rubbish at these sort of games.
Let's see what the chat has to say. I'm going to reset that because I can't listen to that music.
But it does look great. Give it that.
Yeah. Graphics are really good. The scrolling was really good, but the gameplay let it down, which is a big shame, really, because I'd like to get into that a bit more.
I like a bit of slack because, like I say, I'm just rubbish at them sort of games.
Yeah, it's good. Let's just have a look. Let's have a look what's going on in the chat. Let's have a look. OSG's try to help Andrea out. If you can, OSG, OSG, if you send it, give me access to it, bud, and I'll see if I can help out as well. Interesting. The Masters of Space is retro. There's a box that you need to pick up, and your ability to fire is disabled until you collect it. Ah, that's interesting concept.
Twain Dibley,
Yeah, hello Retro Engine. We're just about to finish, but not to worry, mate. It went like this. Do you want to play Iridium?
Twain Dibley, yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, it certainly is good. It's interesting. I'm gonna
Got
have to,
potential if I could play it.
yeah, I think that's I'm actually not going to score that. I'm not going to give it any scores because I want to investigate it a little bit more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I gave it about a 7, just like 7 with hopes to get higher if I was any good at it.
Mm, yeah, I'd like to investigate that further. Definitely, definitely. Um,
Yeah, I'm a bit the same with that one. I'm quite sure how to judge the game itself because, like I say, not very good at them sort of things.
yeah, I mean you do have that. Yeah, it's definitely something you have to. I don't know.
It's one of them
Enjoy.
games. It could be an hidden gem, or it could just be very close, just be crap. I just don't know.
Yeah, very difficult to judge that. So I'm going to reserve judgment on that game. Oh, look at that! Isn't that wonderful? I've got
I'd
that.
say, well, overall, a nice little collection of games. That was only been one real stinker, to be honest.
Yeah. It's been a good collection. Really enjoyed some of them. Definitely, we've got a few hidden gems in there now. We got some last week as well, which is cool under the letter M. Um, yeah,
But oh
definitely
god, the
interesting.
stinker was a that
Mm,
stinker was a serious one. Oh god.
yeah, uh, definitely. And John Gage is now committed, whether he likes it or not, to do Mutant Fortress. Mutant.
Oh, so now breakout clowns.
Yeah, interesting selection tonight. I really actually enjoyed the last 2 weeks. Selection of games, I should say, more so because I had lovely guests to enjoy them with me, and yeah, it's been fun. And Wrestling says it there. We are both hidden gems. That's a lovely thing for you to say there, Retro and Lim.
I seem I'm very good at taking compliments, so I just say thank you very much.
Yeah. And a message there from Andrew. He says, Yellow Belly, Anna has been awesome tonight. Well done. She should do more of this. So there you
Thanks,
go.
Andrea. I was bricking it earlier.
Yeah, definitely. Anna is a natural. We all know she is. She just doesn't realise it herself. Uh, definitely. Well done, Anna, there. And yeah, I was all right. Yeah, I know. I'm reasonably okay. Yeah, definitely a lot of interesting games. So I'm going to call it. I'm going to say thank you so much to everybody in the chat, 21 viewers. Big thanks. You're getting a lot of love there in the
Thanks,
chat.
guys.
Yeah, definitely get lots of love in the chat there. John Gage has agreed. He will try it. There we go. Brill job, Anna. Well done. And I'll just
Everything.
I did make Anna do a bit of homework before you had to write it up. So how do you feel now, Anna, after your first live stream as such?
Oh, a lot better now. I think it's always. I was going to say something sounded rude, then it's always the first time. It's a bit rough. After the first time.
It's usually me saying stuff like that. Was I
You
gentle enough for you?
get a reputation for that. You were very gentle. Yeah.
Well, big
You
thanks to
were my
everybody.
best first one I've ever had. There you go.
There we go. There we go. Big thanks to everybody in the chat.
Yeah,
Smoothie,
thanks, guys.
Rachel, everybody, of course, Retro and Lim. Uh, Before I leave, I have to play this again, just to keep Retro and Lim happy. There we go. And I think I will say good night to everybody. I'll see you all next week. Sunday, same time roughly. I will have the Retro Macaque in with me. We're on the letter N. So it should be good. Good night to everybody. Big thanks for the dono. And I will leave the last words to Anna to say goodbye.
Yeah, night, guys. Hope you have a nice night. Have a good one.
And of course, it'd be rude not to say goodnight to Mr. Thong. Well, there you go. And see you all again, guys. This is the end of the weekend Amstrads, your AMS weekend as such. So needs to be on repeat throughout the stream. Yeah. Big thanks to everybody.